retired Brigadier General Robert Novotny. This is always a pleasure to have the retired Brigadier General with us. And I know it's not ideal circumstances, but Brigadier General, have you heard anything from your friends over at Nellis Air Force Base that you can share with us? And if not, do you have a gut feeling about what might have caused this crash?
Yeah, I think first of all, for all the viewers out there, I can tell you that the Air Force Base is working incredibly hard right now with our local partners in the North Las Vegas emergency responders, and they're looking to do several things. Right, they want to secure the scene. They want to obviously limit the amount of damage or potential loss of life. And then the next thing they're doing is they're going to work with all the authorities to conduct an incredibly thorough investigation. My inside sources are telling me it is not an Air Force owned aircraft. It's rather a contractor owned aircraft assigned at Nellis Air Force Base. And so that will be a little bit of a situation that they'll have to work through. They'll still do a safety investigation, probably led by the FAA. So right now, I think everybody's really working on just taking care of the emergency right now, seeing if they can prevent any more loss of life or any damage issues moving forward.
Yeah, we're hoping everyone involved is doing okay at this point. You did share an interesting piece of news there, though, that this is, you believe, a contract plane as opposed to an Air Force plane. Can you just explain to us the difference there?
So an Air Force fighter jet, and we have fighter jets that are owned by the United States government. Those are the typical airplanes that you see at Nellis Air Force Base, the F-15s, F-16s, F-22s. Those are flown by current active duty or reserve military fighter pilots. And then we've also gone out and we've contracted with multiple companies around the United States to provide additional services, training platforms for us to train against as we go forward. So our folks that are doing red flag or for doing the weapons school may in fact train against not only Air Force aggressors, like the painted ones that we've all seen flying around the valley, or they'll be owned and operated by a private company that will provide those services to help us train our pilots moving forward. So what I'm hearing is it's not an Air Force military jet, but rather it's a contractor airplane. And of course, the base will come out with much more fidelity here in the next few moments, I'm sure.
For sure. And we know that those investigations can sometimes take as long as a year. Just finally, Brigadier General, do you guys prepare for these kinds of situations? I know you guys are constantly training in the area, and this is a third-party contracted pilot, like you said, but how in any way does Nellis prepare for this, and how do they respond to these scenarios?
Yeah, we do. We train quite a bit. So I'm confident that the base authorities have done all kinds of preparations. They'll do tabletops. Well, they'll walk through all of the procedures that happens if one of these happens on military property or on our training range up at the Nevada Test and Training Range. And then they'll also run through scenarios where if unfortunately, like what appears to have happened today, is the crash is outside of the military base. And so how do we interact with the local agencies to allow them to take the lead in this case and provide them as many help and resources as we can? But this is something we do train to often. We're fortunate